Hey, it is Anil Gamer coming at you guys with a brand new game that I've been playing. Well, actually, the game's been around for a while, but it's a new game for me. It's Dragon Champions. Like I said, it has been around for a while, which is really nice because it's a well-developed game. Now, this is a sponsored video, guys, but at the same time, it's also a game that I've been playing, really enjoying quite a bit, so I'm very excited for the opportunity to share it with you. So we are challenging a campaign. I've already gotten 2 stars on this campaign, but obviously I'm looking to get 3 stars and fully beat the level. So before we jump into the campaign, the first thing we do is select the heroes or the champions that we're going to be using in our fight. Now, as we go along, I do want to point out there are some great similarities to Summoner's War here. So one of the reasons I've been finding that I've been playing this game a lot more is simply because now we've got auto farm on Summoner's War. Gives me the ability to kind of play 2 games at once. So obviously I'm always farming on Summoner's War, but then I can come into Dragon Champions. It's a little bit more interactive. So anyway, with that said, we are in the campaign screen here. I've already picked my champions, and we're going to go straight into this battle. Now, with the champions, and we'll talk about them a little bit more later, but with the champions, you'll see they follow kind of a similar star system to Summoner's War, but the actual fights are pretty different. So right here, there's some, and we've got the game muted, but there's actually some pretty cool voices that are going to be talking as you go into the fights, kind of telling you the storyline as you're going through the different campaigns. So as we get to the fight, once again, you see kind of the 3D graphics. Now that right there, I like that at the start of every fight, they kind of give you like a close-up, tell you a little bit about the main enemy that you're fighting. And then I actually had auto fight on from an earlier level, so that is why the fighting just started right there. I think that's actually a great time to point out that there is an auto fight option. With that said, what I've found is that there is a lot of strategy involved in these fights, and auto fight is mostly going to serve you if you're just way overpowered for the level, but any kind of level that's going to be challenging you, you really are going to have to manual. Now, each of the heroes, they do have their own individual skills, and they've got their own individual cooldowns. So again, kind of similar to Summoner's War, but with a different twist. You can see from the fighting and the graphics, that's where it changes. This is pretty cool. I actually really like this. It just gives you the multipliers right in the skill description, right? So it says I'm going to do 120% of physical damage to an enemy. I've got a 10% chance to inflict slow for 1 turn. Now, my skill 3 is on a 1 turn cooldown, so it just tells me ability not charged yet. Same thing for the skill 2. Now, I can target whichever enemy that I want to. So in this case, we're going to target this Thanessa back here. Since the Thanessa is almost dead, we're going to go ahead and just use our skill 1. We did 320 damage, and there goes the Thanessa. Okay, guys, now as I'm on the home screen now, so as you can see behind me, there's actually a lot to do in Dragon Champions. We're going to go through as much of it as we can in, it's going to be a very high-level overview, obviously, for this type of video, but we're going to go through it as much of it as we can. But before we do, very important, I want to show you guys the promo code. So there is a promo code. It's XGGIFT. If you enter that, obviously, first of all, you know, if you're a subscriber to the channel, it's going to help me out because it shows them that the video is good, but it's also going to help you out because it is a really fun game, guys. You're going to get a pretty strong hero for free. You're also going to get some in-game currency, so it's kind of a win-win thing here. So I just want to show you guys how you're going to do it. We're basically going to go to this settings button up in the top right here, and then we just go to use promo code. So it's that simple. It really is. Now, you might have noticed I'm only level 14 so far, so I've actually had to stop leveling and I couldn't do as much in the game as I wanted to because I had to wait to do this promo code on video, and the reason for that is because you can't be over level 15. So you do need to use this promo code right when you're starting off. So we're going to put it in and we're going to see the rewards together right now. So we put in XGGIFT. Again, I'll put that on screen. We go ahead and then you can see we've got the hero Corcoran that we are going to be able to summon. And then we've also got 500 Dracoins, which is like in-game currency. This would be the equivalent of crystals in Summoner's War, right? We got 250k gold, which is the equivalent of mana, basically, in Summoner's War. And then we've also got 500 energy, which is the equivalent of energy in Summoner's War, right? 500 energy is actually a lot, guys. It'll take you quite a while to burn through it. It's 6 to 12 energy per campaign. So it's a really, really good promo code pack. Once again, XGGIFT. Now let's go take more of a look at the game. Okay, so back to the home screen. You can see we've got some free chests right here. So you do get a free chest every few hours. We're going to go ahead and open up our chest right now. Ooh, we got some gear that we actually really needed for our heroes. So this actually is maybe one of the best chests that I've gotten so far. This is going to be really helpful for me. So that is the perfect time actually to go ahead and go to our heroes and look at how we're going to upgrade them. Now, obviously we've got our brand new hero Corcoran, so the first thing we've got to do is summon him. And we can see right off the bat, guys, he's an orc fighter mage. He's also probably the coolest looking of the champions that I've actually seen so far. So we can see his stats right here on the left. Again, very detailed stats, which is something that I really like about this game. So it's going to cost us 5,000 gold to summon, which is fine. We just got 250,000. So it's going to show us his basic ability right over here is to deal 200% magic damage, and he burns the enemy for 2 turns. We can look at his skill 2, his skill 3, and he does also have a passive ability, Fealty. Now you can see right here, each of our champions can be leveled up individually. So in this case, we're just going to +1 level, and you can see there's a little gold cost underneath. We also need some materials in order to level him up. I had farmed those out in advance, so we're going to be able to just level him straight up to 14. It shows everything over here on the side. Up in the right here, this is where we can put on our gear, which is actually the gear we just got out of that chest, so that was really useful as well. When you equip all of your gear, then your gear level is going to go up to 2. There are also some runes that you can unlock at 15, so it's a very comprehensive game. We're also going to be able to level up each of our skill 1, our skill 2, and then we'll have to actually unlock our skill 3 and our skill 4 later. Oh, so one last thing before we move along, guys. This is our hero screen. These are the heroes that I've summoned so far. It's pretty cool. You've got a slider. You can see all the ones you haven't. And you've also got a filter that obviously it'll allow you to go through the different races and clans of your champions to help you more quickly find the one that you want. So there's a lot of information on this interface. But for right now, the main thing I really wanted to point out here is, once again, this is something for the Summoners War players who follow this channel. Something that we're going to be really comfortable with is the basic system of using stars, and then obviously the gear system is kind of comparable to a rune system. So now let's go ahead, we're going to jump into a campaign. We're going to do a new campaign now for me, and we're going to go in with the same 5 champions that we just used. However, I do want to show you guys, it's as simple as just clicking out whichever ones you want, and then of course we do set a formation, so if I wanted score in the back line I could, but in this case, I do want my healers in the back line, so we're going to go with the healer in the back line and then score in the front line. So this will be only 6 energy to enter this campaign. Again, we just got 500 free energy, so this will give me a chance actually to play quite a bit and advance along. We've got our animation intro as we're coming in, and then I do want to make sure I turn off auto. So we are going to go ahead, we're going to take a look at our skill 1 here. It's 110% of physical damage, and you can see one difference here now is that my skills do have to charge. They don't all start available, which is kind of cool because it does require that you go into the fight with the intention of living a little bit longer and understanding it's going to be a slightly longer fight. One of the keys to the campaigns here is that you must make sure that none of your champions dies in order to get 3 stars. So you can see I'm right on the edge with Illyria here. She's just got a hair of health, but we are about to finish off our fight right now, so I should get 3 stars on this campaign. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our Wombo combo, which is going to attack him 3 times and should theoretically just finish him off. And there you go, we are going to get the 3 stars on this campaign. So we're back to the home screen, and you can see that we've also got these events and these challenges. There's also quite a bit more here that I just haven't been able to unlock yet. We've got guilds, obviously, but we've also got the battlegrounds, we've got guild raids, we've got an arena, we've got a tower. Actually, the tower I'm kind of excited for. I'm going to have to push to that pretty soon now. But for right now, what we do have access to are the events and the challenges, so we're going to take a look at those 2 things right there. So starting off with the events, now you can see that there's some time left on these events, so it's exactly what it sounds like, limited time events. We've got a couple of personal events that are not timed out, and then we've got a couple of time limit events. So if we look here, we'll see it just explains to us what the actual challenge is, which is let the wise Kagi join your squad. So obviously if we complete this, we are going to get the champion Kagi. You can see I've completed the first couple already. I 3-starred both, so the next one here is going to be a battle. And then the team that we're going to go with right now will basically have no healers because it said it's recommended level 6. I'm figuring I can YOLO it. And again, that goes back to your ability to put together a team composition that is going to be appropriate for the fight that you're entering, and as well as, you know, looking for those synergies between different heroes that are in the same clans. So we'll go ahead and for the purposes just of this video, we're going to skip through the animation, move into the fight, but you see we get some pretty cool graphics as we jump in. Actually, some really cool graphics as we jump in, I'm not going to lie. And then we're in a different kind of battlefield. We're in the ring. So we're going to go ahead and complete this fight just in a faster animation on auto so you guys get a feel for the graphics and how they look, what kind of the game style is. And then we're going to move into another gameplay meta and we're actually going to go and just manual the fight ourselves. But because this is a slightly easier fight, I thought we would go ahead and just do this one on auto. And again, keep in mind that you have to make sure all of your heroes are alive at the end of the fight in order to get your 3 stars. And you can see right now we've got 2 challenges available to us, which are Honing Your Skills and Challenge of Reason. So if we look at Honing Our Skills, it says participate in battle to earn ability scrolls. You need ability scrolls to level up your hero's abilities. That's pretty straightforward, right? That is something that I really like. It just tells you what it is, makes a lot of sense. So we're going to go ahead and join into our first challenge. And you can see we've got 3 of these that we can do per day. That's it, guys. We get 3 chances per day, so it's going to cost me 1 chance to enter in. Okay, and so once again, we've got a new arena that we're fighting in. Some really cool background graphics. I'm going to slow the animations down to 2 times here. And Salvador's power is 1048. So I do like to I want to take out the Rebel, who's at the strongest one at 1384. So we're going to target him first. And again, you know, just kind of pointing out some of the similarities here. We've got attack bars that tell us, you know, who's going to act when. So right now, if we look at Kagi, we can see that Kagi's attack bar is almost full, as are 4 of my champions. And then we've got the health meter right above the attack bar. So it should be a game style you guys are comfortable with. And then, of course, we've got our chat system down here at the bottom as well. So if we look at Darian's skill 2, this is kind of a combo skill. He does physical damage to 3 enemies, so it's an AoE attack, and he's got a 25% chance to boost the armor of one of his allies as well. So since we have 3 enemies, I'm going to go ahead and use his skill 2, and by double clicking on it right there, or double tapping on it right there, I was able to get that different camera angle animation, which I also think is pretty cool. So now we are... This is Illyria, who is our healer, but we don't need to heal quite yet, so we're going to go ahead and just attack, and we want to target, again, we want to target that, well, I guess we can't, we got provoked. I missed that. So we can't retarget. Since we got provoked, we are going to go ahead and just attack Salvador. And then if we look right here, we can see our skill 2 is now available to us. And then if we look right here for our skill 1, we've got 100% of magic damage to an enemy and a 20% chance to inflict burning. So this could actually be really good since he's already low. That AoE hurt, man. That one hurt. Alright, so we've got Deadly Whirlwind, which is going to deal 100% of physical damage to all enemies. Also has a chance to inflict bleeding, which we did land the bleeding right here, so that is going to be helpful. Now, we are starting to get a little bit low on health over here, so I'm going to go ahead and just taunt, which is going to provoke everybody. Doesn't help me with the AoEs right there, but it does help me with any kind of direct damage. Alright, now this is a brand new skill 3 I just unlocked with Illyria. I actually hadn't even gotten to use it yet. This will be the first time I get to use it. So this is another combo skill. We're going to get to do damage, which should hopefully give us a kill right here, and we're going to get to heal the ally with the lowest HP at the same time. So we'll go ahead and just hit Salvador. We did 113 heal, and I think this should finish off Salvador right now. So we are looking good. We'll go ahead and just target Rebel over here since he is lower health and also the stronger enemy. And, ooh, that was strong. That was good. Alright guys, I think we're good. And obviously this being the first challenge I'm doing, even though I'm super early game, of course, but you always know the first challenges are going to be easy, so I didn't really think I'd be in danger. But even so, it's still nice to be able to get through the first challenge on video, of course, right guys? And then see what kind of rewards that we're going to get. So we'll finish off the fight, I think, on this hit. Alright, we need one more hit to finish off the fight. This should do it. There we go, and let's see what do we get for this stage 1. Oh, actually, it told us what we got. Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm recording. I'm spacey. I forgot. Yeah, we got the we got the attribute scrolls that we needed to level up. So there you go, guys. That is an overview of the other game that I've been playing lately, Dragon Champions. Once again, I'm going to throw it on the screen one last time. XG Gift. Remember that promo code. You come up here to settings, you hit use promo code. It's that simple. You are going to get a free hero. You're going to get 500 energy, 250,000 gold. You get some Dracoins. And obviously it is going to help me out, guys. If you're a regular subscriber to the channel, it's good to show that you guys are enjoying the content, that you're trying out the different games that are recommended. I really am enjoying the game, guys. I wouldn't do a sponsored video on a game that I wouldn't play myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I really appreciate you watching. Please tell me what you think about the video and about the game, especially about the game. More important, tell me what you think about the game and then tell me what you think about the video in the comments down below. Once again, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, if you're still with me to this point, then that means that you probably liked the video, found it entertaining, or even better, both. So please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below, because those things help the channel grow, and more importantly, they show me that the video is useful, and that's the whole reason I do this in the first place.